Hello students, presently we are going to do some programming on HTML. So for this I am going to open Notepad and here I have got my file of Notepad where we can do our programming. So let's see how do we do the programming. HTML is a language made up of tags in which there are two types of elements, container elements and empty elements. Container elements like HTML is a container element. Why? Because after the HTML tag has completed everything at the end, we would be writing a /HTML. So any tag which contains within itself many things is said to be a container element. And there are some tags also which we will be seeing later. They are empty elements which do not require a closing tag, just like this /HTML. So here we will be using head tag. If you want to give a title at the top of your web browser, you can use a title tag within head tag. You cannot use it alone. We are going to write here welcome /title /head, and then whatever programming you would like to do in your program, you want to show something, a heading, a picture, or writing any text, that can be done only in the body tag. Now before I move on with the body tag, let's look what will be the output of this head and title. So first of all, we are going to save our file with, suppose I am writing here data.html and I am saving it on desktop. I minimize the file and here is my file. I'll double click the file and nothing comes on the screen. The thing that you can see is at the top. Here you are getting welcome. So this is the effect of using head and title. Now let's move on to further programming of it. There are basically 6 types of headings, H1 to H6. H1 is the biggest heading. With H1, I want to give a biggest heading at the top of my web page. Like suppose I want to write something. With /H1, I am going to close it. Here it is. And we will put an HR tag. What is HR? HR is a horizontal rule tag which is going to give a horizontal line after writing Center of Computer Technology. Let's see how it comes. This is the output on the web page, Center of Computer Technology, but it is not in the center of the screen. Suppose we want that it should come in the center. So with H1 we can use an attribute align. Align is equal to center. And this horizontal line that you people are able to see, this one, this comes through HR tag. Okay, now let's see how to make this heading center align. We'll write in H1 tag align is equal to center. With F 5, I'm going to refresh it, and here comes your screen. Center of Computer Technology at the center. Okay, now let's look further. Suppose I want the background color of my screen to be like something green or blue or some other color. So in body tag, you can use BG color. There are two ways of giving color. Either you can use hexadecimal values with hash, or you can directly give a color. If suppose I give you a color yellow, automatically a yellow color will come on the screen. So the screen comes out to be yellow with Center of Computer Technology at the center. Suppose we do not want a yellow color, we want something a different shade. Achha, this yellow color can also be given in hexadecimal as hash FFFF00. What are these starting initial hash FF? Two FFs initially are for red, later two in between are for green, and the last two are for blue. So I have given the maximum value for red as FF and for green as FF. The mixture of red and green will give you yellow color. What is this FF? There are basically in hexadecimal, there are 0 to 9 values. After that, for 10 we use A, B, C, D, E, F. This is 10, this is 11, this is 12, this is 13, 14 and 15. So maximum up till F we can give the 15 values. So we are getting the highest value over here, FF. First let's see the effect of it, how it comes. Color effect is the same as it was previously. But if suppose I do not want this color, I want that something different shade of yellow should come. We can decrease the values or the intensity of red and green and see the effect. It's something different. Some different color effect has come. If I give you a 9, 9 for both of them or 8, 8, again a different color has come on the screen. That means blue is not involved in the making of the color. So if I give here like suppose 990099, I am taking red and blue. Red and blue when mixed together will give you magenta. But let's look, I have given an intensity which is less. It is magenta but having a slight tinge. And if we give brightest like FF, FF. So this is the brightest color for magenta. And if we mix all the three as FF, 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 it will give you white color on the screen as it was previously. If you make all the three 0, 0, 0, it will be a black screen color. And if I mix green and blue, they will give you cyan color. This is a cyan color of the screen. So this way you people can mix all the colors, the three primary colors, red, green, blue, to give you different shades of the color. Now after HR, suppose I want to write something in the form of a list also. If I write here, the center was established to give quality education to the students. The courses are. Now, suppose I want to write here a list 1, 2, 3. OL is a tag for numbering. OL means ordered list, and one point at a time is represented by LI. Suppose I write here C language, C++, Java, Python, PHP, ASP.NET, and so on. Suppose I want to close it, I'll close it with /OL. And since I have not given any command to OL how to give the numbering 1, 2, 3, ABC, and so on, by default, the numbering comes out to be 1, 2, 3. So here we are seeing 1, 2, 3, C language, C++, Java, PHP. Okay, for PHP, I didn't give any numbering. I suppose I did not write LI. So both of them are coming on the same line. Okay, for Python, I did not write LI. What did I do? I made the correction. I pressed Ctrl S in order to save it. And here I have come back to my web browser and pressed F5. Suppose I want the numbering to be like A. Which will come out to be A, B, C, D. Now suppose I want the numbering to be in Roman numbers. I can write here I or capital I. It will give the numbering in Roman numbers. And if suppose I want that the numbering should start not from 1, it should start with 3. So it will start the numbering from 3, 4, 5 and so on. Now, most of you may be asking the question, how can we change the color of the font that is coming in black? We have got a tag over here, font tag. So we can write font color. Do remember one thing, the color spelling in computers is this thing, not C-O-L-O-U-R. Suppose I write here red, and at the end, after /OL, I am closing with font, /font. So the matter that is coming all over after the heading is all in red. Right. Suppose I want that the font size is coming very small. I want to increase it for rest of the matter. So here you have got size is equal to 5. It will increase in size. So font tag has got 3 attributes: font face, font color, and font size. Face means what? The style of the font that you want to change. Suppose I want it to be Arial. So the font has come in Arial. This is one of the fonts which is present on the system. So in this session we have learned how to start with HTML programming. After HTML, it is necessary to put a head tag, and within head tag only you can give a title tag. This welcome was coming at the top of our web browser, as you can see here. welcome is there. It does not do anything with the page. It has to give only this title at the top of the web browser. Then comes body. In body, if you want to change the background color, either write the names of the colors directly, or you can give hexadecimal values of your own. And remember one thing, red and blue will give you magenta, red and green yellow, green and blue will give you cyan. And if you mix if you change the shades by giving 9, 8, 3 and so on, the shades will keep on changing. H1 is the biggest heading. We have up till H6. H6 is the smallest heading. The H1 has got a font size of around 24 points, which will give you the biggest heading on the screen. If you give align is equal to center, then your heading will come on the center of the screen. And then HR is for horizontal rule. Font is used to give a color to the entire font except for H1. Why except for H1? Because I have not used font with H1. If I would have used font over here at this place, then H1 also would have turned into red color. So font में there are three properties: face, that is a style, the color and the size. After writing the matter, if you want to give some ordered numbering or the ordered list, you can write OL type is equal to. If you are not writing type is equal to, start is equal to, just write OL and give LI all the points. Automatically it starts the numbering with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. If you give type is equal to capital I, it will give in Roman numbers. If you give start is equal to 3, it will give you what? The numbering will restart with 3. Not from 1. There is one more numbering, that is UL. Before I leave the session, UL also should be understood by the students. This is UL. Here you will be getting points. Instead of getting 1, 2, 3, you are getting here points. If you do not want that type of point, there are only 3 types. If you write type is equal to, this was already a disk, if you write here square, it will give you the points in squares. If you write instead of that circle, it will give you circles, unfilled circles. So in UL we have got 3 types: disk, circle and square. If you are not specifying anything with UL, you will already get in disk. If you are giving square, it will give you in square. If you are typing circle, it will give you unfilled circles. So up till here we have finished this session, in which we have come to know about HTML head, title, body, font, OL and UL. Hope you have understood this. We'll come up with the next session in HTML explaining other tags of HTML. If you have understood it, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.